Okay, so the first thing I'm going to start out doing is priming my lid, and I'm going to be taking the Maybelline Color Tattoo in the shade Barely Branded with a F70 concealer brush from Sigma, and I am just going to keep this Color Tattoo pigment right on my lid. And then I'm going to prime the rest of my eye with the Jordana 12 Hour Made to Last pencil in the shade Continuous Almond. This is a really nice pencil. It's very creamy. It's like a really light, not peachy, but cream shade that works really well to cancel out any sort of redness or veining. And I'm just going to take that up to almost my brow bone. And now I'm going to take the shade Dust right here from the Naked 3 palette, and I'm just going to use the flat brush that came with the palette. This shade has a lot of fallout. It's very dusty. And so I wanted to apply this over the top of the sticky base so that I can minimize the amount of fallout I'm going to have. I do like the color of the shade, but it is indeed very dusty, and it does have a little bit larger chunks of like glitter in it, so it's a little messy to work with, but you just have to make sure to set down a good base. And now I'm going to be taking a blending brush. This is the E25 blending brush from Sigma, and I'm going to take the shade Limit, which is the lighter of the two matte shades in here. It's kind of like a dusty mauve shade, and I am going to place that in my crease. I am just going to blend this in with my blending brush in windshield wiper motions. And then to deepen up my crease color, I'm going to take the shade Nooner, which is the darker of the two matte shades, and with the same brush I'm just going to twist it to its side so it's thinner. I am going to apply this color in my inner crease here. Really just focusing on the outer corner of my eye. Just kind of making a nice blending gradient between the two matte shades. And now I'm going to take the brush that came with it again, and I'm going to flip it over to the side I have not used, and I'm going to take the shade Mugshot, which is essentially like a pewter gray type shade, and I am going to just pat that into my outer corner here. And then lastly, I'm going to put the shade Strange, which is just a matte highlight shade, and I'm going to throw that up on my brow bone. Okay, now I'm going to take my Maybelline Master Drama eyeliner in the shade Midnight Master. It's just a black eyeliner, and I'm just going to make a small line just to line my eyes really lightly on the top. And then I'm going to take the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Liner in the shade Nude. And it's like a flesh-toned liner, and I am just going to line my inner rim on the bottom with this color, just to kind of give that white, wide, bright-eyed appearance. Now I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm going to apply the Maybelline Lash Discovery Mascara. It has a very small brush. It works really well for the bottom lash line. And then I'm going to apply a coat of Tarte's Lights Camera Lashes Mascara to my top lash line. Okay, so now to finish off the look, I'm going to apply just a soft, pretty pink lip for daytime. And I'm going to be first lining my lips with the NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Pink. So NYX lip liners are really, really nice. They are quite creamy, and they glide on, they stay on. They're really inexpensive, and most of the time you can get them like either 40% off like Ulta sales or buy one get one half off, which makes them really affordable. And then I'm going to apply some lipstick, and I am using the Lasting Finish by Kate Moss. This is a Rimmel lipstick, and this is the shade 17. These are really creamy, nice lipsticks. This shade in particular is very wearable, very feminine and pretty. And I'm such a gloss girl that I need to put something over this. I like the finish and I like the look. And this is the Revlon Color Burst lip gloss in the shade Peony. I love this lip gloss. It is absolutely stunning. It's a really pretty pink, but it has like flecks of gold in it. So that is the finish daytime look. I find that it's just very like a soft feminine look for daytime. Nothing too harsh. Really simple, easy to do. Let me just zoom you in and you can see here what I've done with the eyes. And then the pretty pink lips. The rest of my face I have on the Revlon Color Stay Whipped Foundation in the shade 250 Beige. I am wearing the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Fair. I highlighted and contoured my face using the True Match, L'Oreal True Match Concealer in N678 in the Maybelline Dream Lumi Highlighting Concealer in the shade Radiant. And then I set all that with my Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. They say it's a bronzer, but that is not a bronzer. But it's like a powder with a very slight amount of like glimmer, shimmer. Not chunky glitter, but just a really slight like glow to it, which is really nice. And then for blush, I am wearing the Jordana blush in the shade Blushing Rose. So if you would like to see how to get glammed up and wear this same makeup and then just transition really easily into a nighttime look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do when taking this look from daytime to nighttime is I'm going to take the shade Black Heart with just, this is a Real Techniques eye shading brush, and I'm just going to get a little bit of this product on the end of this brush. I'm going to start patting this in my outer corner here. I'm going to bring the color in just a little bit to my inner eyelid here. I'm going to blend out that color with this matte shade again, the Nooner, with an E25 blending brush. And now I'm going to go in with the flat shader brush that came with the palette again. And I'm going to take the shade Trick, which is a really awesome gold shade. And I am going to take Trick and just pat it onto my eyelid. Okay, and then I'm just going to take the same shader brush and I'm going to dab it in that Black Heart, that same dark color, and just kind of drag a little bit down onto my lower lash line to kind of smudge it out. Okay, and now I'm going to line my eyes with the Jordana Fabuliner in the shade Black, and I'm going to create just a slight wing just to give it a little bit more fun. And now I'm just going to apply a little bit of this, a Physicians Formula liner, and the shade is, well, it's a shimmer strip liquid metal eyeliner in the shade Nude. It comes in a trio of 3 different shades, and this is like the pinky nude color. And I'm just going to draw a little bit on my inner corner here and just above my black liner. And then I'm also going to throw some along my tear duct here and along my lower lash line about halfway. And the last thing I'm going to do to really glam it up is apply some false lashes, and I am using the Ardell 120s. So now we're going to put on my lips, and I am going to use the NYX lip liner in the shade Deep Purple. And we are going to do a really fun deep berry lip. Okay, and then for lipstick, I am going to use the Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick, and the shade is called Black Cherry. So that is the finished look. Let me zoom you on in here. And you can see what we've created by just adding a few more shadows, a little bit of a winged liner, and some false lashes. And of course, touching up our blush, making it a little bit more of a statement, and then the dark, really rich nighttime lip. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I am absolutely loving the Naked 3. I find that it is quite a versatile palette. You can create really simple, pretty daytime looks, but you can really amp it up for nighttime as well. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, if you found it informational and you learned some things, and if you would like to see more tutorials. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a fabulous day today. Bye.